just going to overrun him with Zerglings, let alone the Mutalisks. And here he comes in with some Zerglings. He's going to try and, oh, beautiful work. He's going to camp the Mutalisks in between the main and the natural. But no, the Scourge come out, chase down, get a few hits on there. But he was going to try and camp the Mutalisks between the main and the natural to try and pick off Zerglings that try and go between the bases. Or drones if they transferred, or anything like that. And, oh, he's dropping! He's dropping the Zerglings! That's where his gas went! He upgraded drop! He upgraded drop, and now the Zerglings are coming back to try and clean up those Zerglings, but they've had to go underneath the Mutalisks to get there, and more Zerglings be dropped down. This is absolutely insane! Hyvaa has dropped Zerglings into the base, done a slow drop, it's amazing! Oh my goodness, and now he's got the Mutalisks in between, so the Zerglings can't go back and forth here. Kwanro may lose this game after all. He's popping Scourge out to try and deal with these Mutalisks. Kwanro now has Scourge of his, Mutalisks of his own actually, so he is actually going to be able to probably clean up those Zerglings. It looks like he has cleaned up the Zerglings just barely, but Hyvaa, oh man, look at that Spore Colony, has 40 hit points left on it. Looks like he's going to try and kill off the Spore Colony. It's at 5 hit points. Oh my gosh, 5 hit points, one more hit from anything and that Spore Colony would die. But now Kwanro has 2 bases, and once he gets that second gas up, he is going to be golden. Oh, he's going to get the Spore. No, he still hasn't gotten that Spore yet. So Kwanro now is just going to be able to start building up units. Hyvaa and Kwanro about even in supply, but more of that supply is drones for Kwanro. So I think he still has more drones. It's hard to say actually. Oh man, that Spore Colony still very low. It's at 20 health. One volley from those mutants would probably do it. And here he's gonna drop more Zerglings in there. Kwanro didn't clean up those overlords when he had the chance because there's too many Mutalisks right there, and now they're gonna drop more Zerglings into the main. This is beautiful. Oh my god, this is an awesome strategy by Hyvaa. He's dropping just 4 Zerglings in there. He's going straight for the Spore so they can harass the main mineral line. If he kills it off, Kwanro's having to bring his Mutalisks back to try and kill off the Zerglings at the main mineral line, and oh, he barely managed to save that Spore as well. Look at this. Oh, is it gonna go down? The Spore goes down! Spore Colony does go down, and Kwanro is just desperately trying to get enough Mutalisks to get a fair fight against Hyvaa's Mutalisks, and if he can build up an equal number of Mutalisks at any point, Hyvaa will lose the game. Hyvaa is just barely hanging on to his advantage here by having more Mutalisks, by producing them constantly, and he's had more gas. He's had a few more hits as well. He's picked off some Scourge, and here comes the big battle. Kwanro thinks he has enough Mutalisks to deal with it. He's got a Spore Colony morphing in the background as well. If that comes into play, could help things out, but at the very least, he's got to use these Mutalisks to distract it until the Spore Colony gets up. No, he loses all of his Mutalisks, except for a couple more popping out. But it looks like Hyvaa is down to just 3 or 4 Mutalisks as well. So with the Scourge, Kwanro's going to be able to chase him away, and that's going to be able to get his Spore Colonies back up, and possibly even get a couple drones, although actually I don't know if he has enough money to get drones at this point. He may just need to get air units and nothing else right now. Wow. This is insane. I can't believe Hyvaa did a slow drop with Zerglings. That is brilliant. That is actually brilliant, I gotta say. That is really smart. I mean, and he was able to get enough gas, and that's why he got that early gas, so he had extra gas for that upgrade. He's a little behind now though on units just in general because of this though. It looks like he's trying to get a no, that's Kwanro. I'm saying Kwanro's taking the 12 o'clock expansion. He feels that he's safe enough that he can actually take that expansion since he's been holding this off so much, and he's got these Scourge chasing down these mutas. Hyvaa's gotten, Hyvaa's taking hits from Scourge. You cannot do that in Pro ZVZ, man. And that, I mean, the few hits he's taken from Scourge have maybe cost him the game, because now Kwanro's been able to get a second gas going. He's evened things back up, and really he just lost 2 Mutalisks to Scourge, and he probably lost a few more before, and he's just dropping a few more Zerglings in there in the back just to run in and try and harass drones. And it probably would have been a better use of his Zerglings in the first place, would be to kill drones instead of going for the Spore Colony, which is kind of silly. Anyway, there he's going for the Spore Colony again, giving Kwanro time to bring back his units and deal with those Zerglings before he loses any drones. So I think that was a mistake, because that Spore Colony could have easily been picked off by the mutas just as well. But well, I guess now he can just pick off drones with his mutas, so never mind. I guess it works either way. But he is trying to pick off some drones now. Kwanro has more Mutalisks now though. Look at their supply counts. Kwanro has 39 supply to 25 supply for Hyvaa, and look, what was Hyvaa? Hyvaa accidentally rallied a drone to the front, so he decided to make a sunken colony. I mean, I guess he could have done that on purpose, but I think that's probably why he did that. He accidentally rallied a drone over there. Anyway, Kwanro now has more mutalisks, I believe, so it's just a matter of time, I believe, because Hyva's just stuck at that one base, and now Hyva's finally, for the first time, Hyva's mutalisks are forced back. He is just almost out of ideas here. There's not a whole lot left that he can do. He's been using these little Zergling drops. They haven't been terribly effective. He hasn't gotten any drones with it, so Kwanro's just had a super economy going, and Kwanro now at 40 supply compared to Hyva's 25. I don't think he even knows about that 12 o'clock base either. So the 12 o'clock base is just going about its business, and Hyva just hasn't done anything about it. He might chase him over into that expansion, but all he would need to do is send Zerglings up there, and it would have been easy to cut that base off. And there's GG coming from Hyvaa. So that means Kwanro has pulled out the win against Hyvaa. That means Kwanro is 1-2, Hyvaa is 1-2, Cal is 2-1, Flash is 2-1. Flash and Cal advance from the group. Hyvaa and Kwanro are eliminated. So a bitter victory for Kwanro there, managing to take a win and prove that he isn't just going to get shut out in this group, but also, you know, fighting from a position with nothing really to gain. So just, I mean, yeah, I don't know, maybe he can feel a little bit better about the fact that he's eliminated Hyvaa, I suppose, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this game, and thanks very much for watching, and GG, congrats to Flash and Cal for advancing to the quarterfinals. That should be fun to see both of them in the quarterfinals. They're both very, very good players, so I'm excited to see them in that situation. Anyways, GG, and thanks for watching.
좋은 맵에서 그 한상봉의 투혼이 불타올랐다고 생각합니다. 진짜 깜짝 놀랐을 수 있었던 그런 작전이거든요. 그 상황에서는 거의 뭐 저글링 뭐 뮤탈이 미냐 마냐